Guys, I'm on a walk right now and I figured I'd make a video because why not? So this video is going to be on psychedelic breathwork. This is also known as holotropic breathwork, Wim Hof breathwork, circular breathing. It's a lot of different terms for pretty much the same thing. There's definitely some little variations, but this is just my take on it, and I like to call it psychedelic breathwork because it has psychedelic effects. This is something that if you do for about 20 minutes, you'll start to trip. And I'm not joking, you will actually be tripping. And this is all you need. All you need is your breath. It's very simple. So there's a car behind me. Look at that. Oh, there's pulling into the driveway. Okay, so this is very simple. Like, this is like shockingly simple. Because all you're basically doing is basically controlled hyperventilation. So first of all, I'm going to show you just what it looks like. So this is what it's going to look like for when you're actually in the process. And so on. You're basically repeating that for however long as you want. I find that it's harder for me to do this more than 10 minutes, but the more you practice this, the longer you'll be able to do it. I start to feel effects within like 30 seconds of doing this, so it's really easy. It's shockingly easy. So the effects that you can expect for this is sort of like it's like a buzz. It's like almost. It's not like any other psychedelics that you could take. It's a very unique type thing. I haven't done this more than like 20 minutes. So people do this for hours. So I'm just explaining how the effects that you can feel just within a couple minutes or so, because that's probably the most you're going to be able to do at first. So yeah. Basically, how you do this is you're going to want to lie down probably when you start. I like to do this pretty much anywhere. You can do this anywhere as long as you're comfortable that you're not going to pass out, which is a possibility. So that's why it's best to do this while you're lying down or sitting down. So yeah, I like to take a couple deep breaths before I do this, like just like that, just a couple times, just to get myself centered. So yeah, once you lie down, you start breathing. You start breathing like I said. You're gonna want to breathe deeply into your belly, and then on the out breath, you're gonna want to just let it come out. Like, don't like blow it out. Like, you're not gonna want to be like. You're gonna want to be like. Just letting it all out naturally. It's pretty easy, but it can get exhausting after a while. So this is definitely something you're gonna want to build your way up on, and you're not gonna want to do it for super long your first time, unless you feel comfortable doing that, which is completely fine. But most people aren't gonna feel comfortable doing this. Most of my friends, when they try this, they have to stop after like a minute or so, because it's difficult. Well, it's not like difficult in theory, but once you actually try and do it, it's very exhausting. So yeah, I don't really want to explain too much of the effects in this video, because I feel like this is something that you could literally do now, and you can see what I'm talking about right after this video ends, if your heart desires. So yeah, I do this every day. It's good when you wake up. It fills you with energy. It revitalizes you. But yeah, there's a lot of different names for this. You can see this named holotropic breathwork, Wim Hof. It's all the same stuff, but it's just slightly different. The difference is basically it's all taking you to the same place, basically. So there's some versions of this where you can do like a hold at the end. So after you're done, if you'd like, you can do this thing after when you're starting to feel tired or you don't want to do it anymore, on your last out breath, blow out all of the air out of your body. Like, and I'm talking about try and blow all of it out. Like when you think that you can't push anymore, try and push, and then you'll know when you can't push anymore. But try and push as much as you can out of your body. So like. And then you're gonna want to hold that for however long you want to hold it. I can usually hold it for about a minute to maybe a minute and a half, but you'll get better as you keep doing it. And then after you can't hold anymore, breathe deeply into your stomach, and then hold that for about 10 seconds, and then basically just enjoy your experience. It's gonna be fun. It's kind of I don't want to say it's addictive, but it's something that you're gonna want to do a lot. It's natural. It's a lot of people just say no, that's just hyperventilating. That's just you getting dizzy. But don't let that sway your mind on doing this, because it may just look like hyperventilation, but the effects after a while are just magnificent. It's a totally euphoric feeling, and it's just out of this world. You're gonna feel like your entire body's buzzing. It sort of feels like if you I don't want to compare it to this because it makes it sound like it's some sort of like a dumb fucking some dumb thing, but it kind of feels similar to maybe like if you've ever hit like a vape pen or something, and you feel like you're gonna like fall over, like, but the pleasurable aspect of that, it feels like it's a really nice feeling. Just try it, okay? So yeah, so basically I'm gonna give another overview. So step 1, lie down. Step 2, take a couple deep breaths in through your nose, out through your mouth, until you feel sufficiently relaxed, or however relaxed you want to be before you try this. And then start breathing into your mouth deeply and letting the air flow out of your mouth naturally. So see how my out breath is very relaxed. I'm just letting the air out. It's not like I'm pushing it out. It's just naturally falling out of my lungs. So yeah, you're gonna do that, and then the next step is optional, but this is where it gets more into the Wim Hof side. This is he usually uses this hold. I personally don't always do this hold because I feel like it really doesn't do the much for me, but I mean, a lot of people say it makes a huge difference when you do this hold. People say it gets more trippy. Not really in my experience, but I mean, that's something that I definitely want to put out there, because some people they like to hold it, but I don't know. I could do without it. I don't really need it. I don't really see too much of a difference. When you're doing the holds, you feel this really nice stillness, and that's kind of nice, because you're just like witnessing the moment. You're witnessing the present moment out how it is, and you're having this wonderful euphoria go through your mind and body. It's just a great experience. I highly recommend it. Now, obviously, if you have something like asthma or something, be careful. If you end up going to the hospital with an asthma attack, that's not my fault. So yeah, just beware, because if you have asthma, it's probably going to be common sense to be careful with this, but I just want to put that out there in case someone does sort of like screw themselves up somehow. So yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say on this. The effects are basically just something you have to feel for yourself, but do not just dismiss this as just hyperventilation. This is yeah, I guess by definition this is hyperventilation, but that doesn't change how magnificent the effects are. So yeah, you'll feel high, you'll feel great. It's yeah, I don't even want to talk about it anymore, because I've pretty much given all the information you need to do this and see for yourself. So So I'm just gonna end the video right here. Peace out, you guys. Have a great day. Bye.